back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mocajewels, and if you haven't yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're one of my returning babes, hey girl, hey. So y'all, today I stepped out of my comfort zone. Like, ombre lip, smoky eye, this is not the norm for me. So I'm so happy that I did take that step forward to step out my box and try it, because it did come together as I visualized it in my head. So I hope you guys stay tuned to watch how I attempted to do this look, and I hope you also try it on yourself too, because y'all, this is so cute, especially wearing it with black. Trust and believe, I think you should try it. So y'all, I hope you stay tuned. And also, everything will be listed down below in the description box of whatever I used today, so that you can know what I used if you want to purchase it for yourself. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Okay, so I did my eyebrows as usual off camera. So today we are going to attempt to do a smoky look. I think this is my first time trying a smoky look. I think so. Yeah, I think this is my first time trying it, and honestly, that's fine. We're gonna try this out together. So, okay, so the palettes that I'm gonna be using today is my Juvia's Place The Berries palette for the burgundy purple color, dark purple color that I'm looking for. And then I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam 2 palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Noir and the Tempera. Maybe I'm gonna use the Tempera, but I'm for sure that I'm gonna go in there for the Noir, which is the black shade, because I want to use only 2 shades today. Yeah, I want to use only 2 shades to do this look. So we're gonna finesse it, and then we're gonna see how it looks. But I'm very positive that it's gonna be cute. First, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with my Tarte Double Duty Beauty. Almost got tongue tied. In the shade 53 in Deep. And then I'm gonna set my eyelids with my translucent powder by Laura Mercier in the shade Medium Deep. Okay, so I did the first eyelid off camera. Y'all, I went through a lot just to get this looking how it looks, because you know, you have to do the first eye first just so you can get an idea how you're gonna do the second eye. I probably wiped my eyelid like twice already. Crazy. But now this is how I want it. This is how it's gonna look. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. I'm feeling it, I'm digging it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to do the same thing on the other eyelid. So let me show you guys how I achieve this smoky, sultry eyeshadow look that I did over here. First, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the purple shade first from the Juvia's Place Berries palette, and then I'm gonna basically pat it down first. So I'm gonna pat the shade on my eyelid first, and then I'm gonna buff it out. So I'm doing it at the end of my eyelids And then, because mind you, I'm not trying to have it go all the way forward, so I tapped it at the end and then I buffed it out just a little bit towards the front. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the deeper purple first before I go ahead and go in with the black eyeshadow. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and go in with Noir from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. So I'm making sure that I don't go above my eyebrow bone with the black. I'm just keeping it below the eyebrow bone because I still want that deep purple to show. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with the first purple shade that we use. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I have it on the screen, and then I'm gonna basically like blend it all together. Okay, it's coming together. Whew. All right, so lastly, well, not last, because I think I'm still gonna have to like fix it just a little bit. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in my Morphe Supernatural Glow 350 eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna show you guys the shade that I'm gonna be using. It's like a light nude, and I'm just gonna basically pat it. I'm gonna pat that eyeshadow where at the front of my eyelids, to basically give it that look. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go again with that first purple shade just to go ahead and blend it all together at the tail of my eyelids, so that I can still have that purple shade showing. And voila, this is the finishing look. And it's always the second eyelid that's like 1, 2, 3. The first one is like, ugh. So I go ahead and take my concealer and I go ahead and clean under here to make it sharp, like over here. So I just, you know, make it clean under here, and then also I just take my finger and basically pat it just a little bit because some of the eyeshadow did go, it went past my eyebrows, and I don't want that. I want it to stay right under my eyebrow. So I take my finger and I just, you know, pat it through just to, so that it can stay under. And voila, let's move on to the next step. I'm like so happy. So y'all, I have my lashes on and my liner on, and when I say it took hours, it didn't take hours, but it felt like hours. It took me several hours and hours and hours just to do my lashes. So now this part should be 1, 2, 3. It should be 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with my face primer, which is the Hydro Grip Primer. And then we're gonna do foundation. So that's all I like to put on my face, just a little bit, and then I like to moisturize it through. Alright, so now that my face has gotten tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my two favorite foundation, which is the Lancome in the shade 555 Suede C and Black Opal in the shade Black Walnut. I like to mix these two together to get a nice complexion, which matches with I would say it matches with my neck. But soon I am going to try and branch out to try new foundations, which these are still going to be my staple. I just want to, you know, spread my wings and try some new foundations. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these, and then we're going to go ahead and come back, and then we're going to conceal our face. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with two concealer, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, satin finish in the shade Deep Cinnamon. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with Tarte in the shade 53ND. Alright, so when I put it like this, I know I'm looking crazy. I like to let it dry just a little bit. Just in case you have not watched any of my previous videos, when it comes to the e.l.f., I like to let it dry for a little bit, and then I go ahead and blend it all together, because one thing about this e.l.f., it dries, and when it dries, it sticks there. I mean, it's something that you can get rid of by using setting spray to lift it back up. But I don't want to go through all that. So I just let it dry just a little bit, and then I go ahead and blend it all together. Okay, so now that we got our concealer blended, even though I feel like I could blend it more, but you know, I think it's blended enough. So I should have did this while I was waiting for my concealer to dry, which is contouring my face, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Black Opal foundation stick in the shade Java Dream. So now that we're done contouring, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder from Huda Beauty in the shade Coffee Cake. I don't bake. I like to set it. And I know that we're looking kind of, I don't know, to me I'm looking kind of patchy just a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that setting powder just to set everything in place, and it's also gonna take away some of the places that I may have missed. So after I'm done setting my face, I like to go ahead and go in with my Sephora Microsmooth face powder. This is the shade Hazelnut, and I like to go ahead and give my face some color to tone down the highlight, because you know I don't like to look bright. I like to, you know, still, you know, look like I have makeup on, but not too extra, if that makes sense. Alright, so now that I'm done powdering my face, we cannot forget our under eyelids. Go in with the Noir first from the Anastasia palette, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the purple, the deep purple from the Juvia's Place, the lighter purple. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Noir first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the lighter purple under it. Alright, so I know y'all see how this is coming together, right? So lastly, we are doing, oh no, not lastly, we still have blush to go through. I am going to go ahead and bronze, which I did forget to do. So I am going to go ahead with my Juvia's Place Bronzy Deep Dark, and I'm going to go ahead with the darkest shade to bronze my face. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Juvia's Place Blush Rouge Volume 1. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with the top shade to blush my face. Alright, so now it's lips. I am kind of scared to do, because I want to do like a deep burgundy and then like an ombre look. I want to do the deep burgundy and then I want to put the pink in the middle, but I'm kind of scared. I'm like, I want to do a nude so bad, but I feel like I do nudes too much. So let's go ahead and take that risk, okay? What harm can it do? I can always remove it if I don't like it, right? So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Colored Rain in the shade Roulette to line my lips. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Bronze Sugar from Juvia's Place. Alright, let's see how it looks. after we mix it all together to get the ombre look, I like to go in with the most important thing that we cannot forget after applying a full face of makeup is our setting spray. I like to go in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, which is my #1 setting spray to use, or I like to go in with my Milk Hydro Refresh Grip Set Refresh Spray. I also like this too. But today we're gonna go ahead and use the continuous spray, and I like to shake it, and then we let it dry, and voila, this is the finishing look. Okay. I am feeling everything about this, like, wow. But wait, we need to get dressed first. 1 second. All right, babes, so this is the finishing look, and I am obsessed with this look. Like, I stepped out of my box with this one, and I'm like so feeling myself. Like, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Like, oh my gosh, like, I know, like, I be saying this every single time I do my face or whatever, but this one here, I stepped out of my box. The smoky eyeshadow, the ombre lip. Like, who is this? Like, can I know who's this? Like, hello. Who's this? Guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys love this look? Are you gonna try it on yourself? Like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely feeling myself right now. All right, so everything that I used today will be listed down below in the description box. I will provide you guys with a link if you guys want to purchase the products on your own, and pretty much that's it. So, as I stated in one of my previous videos, I do want to start leaving off with a motivational quote. So I did pull something up from Google, and it did resonate with me that I want to share with you guys today. And the quote says, visualize your highest self and start showing up as her. And I do feel like that resonates with me, because that is something that I do got to keep in mind right now, because oftentimes lately I have been not visualizing my highest self. I have been like, I want to be great, but then something inside of me has been stopping me and not, you know, seeing that girl. But, you know, this quote here is motivating me to start visualizing my highest self and start showing up for me. And once I start showing up for me, that's when I will become her. And that goes for you guys too. Start showing up for yourself, visualize that person that you want to be, and everything will come together. All right, so babes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also please give this video a thumbs up, and also please leave me a comment below on anything you would like to see from me next. And I will see you guys on my next video. Love you guys always. Bye.